cousin of Twisha, also with us now on the broadcast. Manav, your first comment. Let me also bring you in here. This is big breaking news coming out of Bhopal. CBI has now formally arrested Giribala Singh after, of course, there have been raids on at her residence since the morning today. How do you view this development? What is your first reaction as a family member of Twisha?
Well, I'd like to say that this is something that has been long overdue, and the best thing that we hope for and that we wanted and something that we're getting now is a fair and clear investigation. And as you can see with the news developments that have been coming out in the past few days, inclusive of the second post-mortem and the CBI's arrest and all the interrogations that they've been doing, and also inclusive of today, it's been really positive news, and we've really started to get to the bottom of this as we've hoped for.
Yes, and do you believe that this is something that should have happened sooner? This is something that should have
Absolutely.
happened sooner. Do you believe her
Absolutely,
custodial
yes.
interrogation was needed according to you?
Yes, absolutely, yes. Honestly speaking, there would be the amount of hurdles that we've had to face would have been supremely limited if this was done earlier, if she was into custodial interrogation already. But alas, it's taken a while to get here, with all the media outrage and the amount of work that we've had to put into this, which we shouldn't be in the first place, as citizens with fair rights. But here we are, and we can't change what's happened in the past. We can only continue and work on the future as we have been, and we just hope for more clarity and for us to get justice.
Does this make you show? Does this make you feel now that the investigation is headed in the right direction?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Now, of course, we're going to let the experts do their job, and of course, the CBI and the investigating agencies are the most competent, of course, and they are tracking every single move. They're going to be looking at the evidence, the testimonies, and now, of course, also custodially interrogate her after also interrogating Samaj Singh. Perhaps there will be a joint interrogation. The two will be confronted with each other as well. But what questions would you want to ask, or do you believe Giribala Singh must be asked?
Well, honestly speaking, everything that needs to be asked in an interrogative sense in regards to the case, I trust the CBI to do so with full faith. And I do understand with their intervention that this is something that is going to be yielding a positive outcome for us, the way we believe it. At the end of the day, the law comes down to everything that is on paper. That is what we need to get out of them. And what I can ask her as Twisha's brother is, how can someone who is apparently so educated be so bigoted at the same time and do something so heinous and at the same time have no shame or dignity for it whatsoever?
Okay, okay. Just stay with us for a second. Just stay with us for a second. Okay, I think the convoy, it seems, has stopped there. Okay, I'll come back to our reporter in just a second, Prakhar. But a quick follow-up question for you, Manav. Also on, the claim made yesterday that somewhere that even in the wedding that there were delays. The Bharat came late. They were not happy with the arrangements there. Vidai ke samay, there was some money asked for as well from your family. What can you tell us about that?
Comment on, because even during the wedding and presently as well, this is not my area of focus. So this is not something for me to honestly comment on.
No, but because it also shows that there were demands being made from Twisha's family from then itself. Is that correct?
Well, honestly speaking, from whatever news that has come out now and whatever information we're putting forth, the only thing that is absolutely certain is that these people are incredibly bigoted and, in a sense, backward. To subject somebody to this kind of torture and humiliation, even before they have passed, let alone after they have passed, it is genuinely appalling.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Now, Manav, also, of course, as we see these visuals continuously on our screens, of course, and of course, what I have to quickly ask you about what your first reaction was when you got that news last night that her anticipatory bail has been cancelled. We spoke to you in the evening yesterday when we didn't know the order. The hearing had happened, the order had been reserved. What was your first reaction last night when you got to know that the anticipatory bail was cancelled?
Well, to be honest, it was quite a sleepless night after that because, to get any kind of positivity and any kind of hope during such an arduous period of time, going through all of this, seeing all your family members go through this, it's really encouraging, and it just makes us want to fight back harder.
IPS officer